This is Kent Stater TV.
Hello and welcome to Kent Stater TV. I'm Cale Breuers.
And I'm Katie Waggle. Fires continue to burn across the country and along both coasts.
Strong winds in Southern California could fan a wildfire in Ventura County. The mountain fire has burned more than 20,000 acres, damaging or destroying nearly 250 buildings.
Over on the East Coast, firefighters in New York and New Jersey are working to contain a deadly fire that is ongoing due to historic drought, dry air, and high winds. Officials say that the fire is threatening 25 buildings and has only been contained 10% of the way.
With these historic East Coast wildfires, many residents are on high alert.
With the latest on the deadly blaze is CNN reporter Lee Waldman.
Thousands of acres near the New York and New Jersey border have been burned by the Jennings Creek wildfire since it sparked last week.
We are asking for people that live on Cliff Road and Green Lake to voluntarily evacuate. People in other areas be prepared to.
Historic drought conditions are fueling the fire, aided in part by wind and dry air. Chris Frennick with the New Jersey Forest Fire Service says the rugged terrain is also a challenge for the response.
Making access to go fight the fire hard to get equipment in there because some areas it's too steep for bulldozers to go to.
Fire crews from New Jersey and New York are working together, attacking the fire from the ground and from the sky, working to contain it and keep it from threatening homes and other structures in the area. Some who live there are being encouraged to leave.
Police knocked on our door like maybe an hour or two ago and just said, if you guys want to get a bag ready and if you have somewhere to go, maybe you should go.
Frennick says one volunteer firefighter was treated for smoke inhalation over the weekend, and 18-year-old Dariel Vasquez died Saturday while working as a volunteer New York State Forest Ranger. In a GoFundMe page, his family describes him as, quote, a true hero, someone who lived his life with purpose, who put others before himself. In New Jersey, I'm Lee Waldman reporting.
As firefighters continue to battle the blaze on the East Coast, fire officials made an update on the progress.
The acreage is 5,000 acres. We did a recon. Initially, the fire was too dangerous to get close to it, get an acreage. We actually flew it this morning, so that is a number a good approximation of what we have right now. The only way to truly get a good acreage is to have somebody walk that fire line. And right now that's too dangerous and we don't want to put people at risk to do that.
On Saturday, 18-year-old Dariel Vasquez was killed helping mitigate the wildfire in Sterling Forest in New York. Vasquez was working as aide for the New York State Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation Department. Governor Kathy Hochul said in a statement that her thoughts and prayers are with his friends and family. We have photos coming in from Passaic County. These shots are between New York and New Jersey, where firefighters are still battling flames. The fire was still about 3,000 acres in size on Monday afternoon. The significant lack of rainfall throughout the Northeast is preventing containment efforts.
In Southern California, more than 130 structures have been destroyed and another 88 have been damaged by a mountain fire. Improved weather conditions allowed firefighters to increase containment on the blaze raging northeast of Los Angeles to keep it from growing over the weekend. However, residents from about 1,000 evacuated homes still had to stay away. After the U.S. presidential election, Congress has returned after an extended recess. Before President-elect Trump takes office, lawmakers have to pass a funding bill within the next 5 weeks to prevent the government from shutting down. Pressure is also on Congress to provide more aid for people affected by Hurricane Milton and Helene, as well as a new defense budget.
According to an estimate by the International Chamber of Commerce, the total of global damage from climate-related weather damage has reached over $2 trillion in the last decade. This total combines monetary toll from destructions of homes, businesses, and infrastructure. The group in the report says that it aims to push the government to accelerate policies that would reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
Thank you so much for watching.
If you want more stories like this, go to KentWired.com on our social media or at KentWired.
I've been Cale Breuers.
And I've been Katie Waggle.
Have a good one, Kent State.